Welcome back to another episode here on the channel. My name is HelixWave, and today we are back on the Centricraft server. We've got a little bit to go over, a little bit to show you, a lot of what we've done off of camera. This is our little hole in the ground. I'll take you outside in a moment. But yeah, went ahead. We have our brew stand. We do not have nether wart yet, but we were able to make it into the nether. Did get to play with the new grindstone. Really like this thing. It's super helpful for AFK fishing as well as making good gear. Little furnace over there that kind of feeds our output. Here's our AFK fish farm. It is blocked up right now because we're doing a little bit of work upstairs. But I'll take you kind of through this real quick. This is a non-stackable items order. So non-stackables will drop down through here and go in here. So only books, boots, saddles, water bottles, those sorts of things will go in here. All your other stackables go in here, and I regularly clear these out. That all fell in from the top as we were doing some work up above. We do have our nether portal, right? So I'll go ahead and turn it on for right now. Take you in there. You can see all of the other portals that are hanging out around here. So, yep. Here's the nether. Oh, got one of these guys. I don't want to send him through somebody else's portal back on through. Oop. Hey, piggy. But yeah, a lot of other Centrics are close by. But yeah, and there's a fortress just over there. And that's where we got our blaze rods for our brew stand. So let's pop on back in here. And I'll make an automatic on-off one later. I do want these, but I don't want the rest that's in there. We'll have to make a trash can for this sort of stuff, because I just don't want to collect it. This I have filled 4 or 5 times over. Go ahead and take one of these just to demonstrate. But rather than burning them like I've done previously in like 1.13 and 1.12, these actually will give you XP with the grindstone, which is really cool. So when you need those extra few levels, you just pop that in there, make sure you're not popping your other stuff in, and boom. Get another level. These are, they'll slowly burn them, you know, as I have chances in between AFK fishing. This fish farm is about to be retired, and everything in here is about to get wiped out. Now, I'm going to show a time lapse here of a little bit of the mining that we needed to do in order to get those resources. A little bit of the fishing we had to do to get some really awesome gear going. right. So you were able to see a little bit of the time-lapsey stuff, a little bit of AFK fishing, a little bit of mining, a lot of bit of mining, and a little bit of this as well. So hopefully that condensed down into a little bit of time. But yeah, here's what we're building. Here's the main floor. Now this will get separated into 2 floors, so like right about, let's say, yeah, maybe one higher than that. Yeah, that'll do. One higher. So yeah, this will be a second floor, so we'll have ground level here. This will be our second kind of story. Same thing again. So there's 3 main areas, and you'll have to go back to the time lapse to kind of see. But the dimensions are, this first bottom area, working area, is 27. Each one of these 4 corners here, 27 by 27. The next layer up is 19 by 19, and the next layer up from there is an 11 by 11. Now this bottom one's about 13 high, middle one is 15, and the top one is 17. So those are the dimensions. Now these walls will be solid, right? We need to figure out which area is going to be our entrance, and that's going to be probably just back towards spawn. So, and I don't think we have a compass, but oh yeah, spawn's this way. Yeah, it's just up here in the upper left. You never need to make a compass anymore, unless you want the clock. So, okay, that's nice and all. But yeah, we'll make our entrance probably over on this area, so I'll just go ahead and spam some torches down there to designate that. These I could pick up. Our water source used to be just below this. Throw a torch right there so we prevent spawns. Now, for the island itself, what we're going to do is I'm going to do a ring of grass. So, not a circle, just we're going to freehand the outer edges of our island. So, this island is going to be a floating island, of course, because we're way up in the sky. But we're going to just sort of cut out a little bit of land and lift it up out of the Minecraft earth. So we will be probably destroying this mountain in the process. And yep, barely take any damage with this super OP armor. Yeah, we're going to bring this island out, right? Probably to about where I'm standing on, but up here. Flush with that. And then we're going to slowly bring it in, kind of like how these come in, right? So like if you were to cut that off and then flip it upside down, right? Where it comes to a point, you know, but a natural looking point. You know, a nice smooth, but still jagged, if that makes any sense. Anyway, now that I'm done rambling, yeah, it's going to be a very floaty thing in the sky. Let's go get our bird's eye view. I do like the scaffolding. I didn't start using it until about halfway through the planning portion of it. I do like the scaffolding. It's a little weird for me to figure out how to get it to place. You gotta like shift click if you want it to go on the side. But if you just normal click, it'll just add one at the very top, which is actually very useful for counting. You just have the amount of items you need to go up in your hand as far as scaffolding is concerned, and then you're good to go. Now if I fall off of here, even though I am wearing some really tanky armor, because protection stack, I'm talking protection 4, fire protection 4, blast protection 4, projectile protection 4, feather falling. That all stacks. Like it does cap it out, but at a certain point. But yeah, I was hit by a pack spawn of phantoms and I didn't take a single half a heart of damage. Not at all. So I really like this view right here. So this may be the front where all of our windows go in. You know, technically this... decisions. I like this for a front better. This view right here. But yeah, and then up here, we're going to have, of course, our flag. We still have a little bit further to go before build height. So 30 and another 50. So we got 80 more we can do. So not worried about that. Let's go ahead, drop on down, and sort of get a different perspective, kind of another angle. No damage. Now, I do have to eat to clean up or to clear up like hunger issues. So I will take damage that way. I will take damage. Just went around in a big old circle just to find this. I need to stick this up one higher. But yeah, we'll take fall damage. Can take damage from mobs, right? It's just really difficult for them to do us any real harm. Yeah, I'm not messing with you. It's okay. If we can get a decent view from here. So yeah, we're gonna have the island coming out just on the outer border of our deal there. So it'll come out and then it'll taper on down, and we're going to blast and cut our way through this to make the earth look as if this entire castle was uprooted straight from the ground. So should be fun. Should be fun. Not quite a castle. It's just said castle. It's more like a squared off mage tower-ish thing. Anyway, yeah. I won't need any more enchanted books as of yet. I've got everything I could want, and I have a backup set of armor and gear that I've stashed away. I may make one more set, but then after that, this will become kind of the, what do you call it? A sanctuary. Sanctuary for players and for the librarians of the world, where they can come and they can work on their craft, right? They can come and work on their craft in peace, right? If players want to come by and grab some of the enchanting books, we're not selling them. You know, knowledge is free. It's kind of like the public library of sorts, right? Knowledge is going to be free, right? So that's kind of our goal with this one. So far, the color palette's starting to take shape a little bit. We're sticking with a little bit of the grays, right? Because we need a lot. And I do like spruce. I don't have any dark oak yet to see if I like that better. So I'm kind of holding off on doing that until I go on a run for some dark oak somewhere. And I have none nearby in the vicinity where I'd go and get it. And I don't want to go over there yet. Besides, I think those are just spruce. So, but somebody is right over there. I think that's Josh over there. So, but yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it for this episode. I'm going to be on vacation for the week. So rather than try to rush content out to you, I'd figure I'd make one decent episode rather than trying to throw two of them at you or split it up. So, but next week we will resume our regular, 2 a week for this one. That's the plan for this series. So we'll do 2 episodes of this every week and 3 of our 7 Days to Die series. But yeah, for right now, it's taking shape. It's going to need a lot more work. A lot of detailing will need to go into this, and a whole lot less cobble. We're going to have to start getting on the grind and getting some resources cranked out. But as always, that is for another episode. Thank you for watching. If you liked this, go ahead and give it a like. If you didn't, go ahead and throw it a dislike. If you haven't already, go ahead and click on subscribe. Click the little bell to be notified when new content goes live here on the channel. Hit me up on Twitter. Join us in Discord. Link is in the description below. And until next time, take it easy.